What's up, all the prepared minds out there in YouTube land? Prepared Vapor here. Today we are going to get busy, and we're going to talk about some books that I have read and still reading or currently use when preparing my family for what may come our way. So without further ado, let's jump on into it. Okay, everybody, so Prepared Vapor here, and today what we're going to discuss is some books that I have used in the past or am currently using to prepare my family for what may come our way. Um, there's a lot of discussion out there about you got to be military trained or stuff like that. I am militarily trained, don't get me wrong. I got pictures right up here I can show you. But that being said, let's get on with this because that's not what we're here today to talk about. So um, there are currently 3 books that I use. Um, 2 of them, you're going to say, well, you can't have that. That's secret shit. Oh, no, it's not. You can download any of these books online. So just give me a break. Okay? I need a vape. All right, so most importantly, the first book I use, one of them I use is Infantry Rifle Platoons and Squad. Okay? This is the FM 7-8. Okay? And it just goes through, talks about, different tactics you can use and stuff like that, okay? Um, and it just talks about how to run a squad, which my family's not big enough to go beyond squad because I don't have, platoon-sized family. So I use the squad book to help with my family's training and hand signals and stuff like that, just to make sure they understand where I'm coming from. Um, I got 3 sons. 2 of them are also militarily trained. One currently in, one just got out a couple of years ago, and I've been out for a very, very long time. Uh, so yes, I use this book here, and it goes into pretty much everything that you could deal with for anything you could think about for a squad. Missions, combat power, it goes into, soldier skills, leadership skills, mission tactics, operation order format, everything you could think of, okay? And this is, I don't know if you can see that, has been approved for public release, okay? I'm not dealing with top secret shit here, okay? It's not something that you're going to get in trouble for having. So the next book that I use, it's called Warrior Skills Level 1. And this is the STP 21-1 SMCT. Again, see that down there at the bottom? It says approved for public release. When it says that, you're not going to get in trouble for having it. This book, I could probably replace this one with this one. But this one goes into first aid, okay? And that's one of the main reasons I got it, because this goes in to show you how to do first aid to prevent control shock, first aid for burns, heat injuries, how to do intravenous infusions, first aid for restoring breathing or pulse, first aid for an abdominal wound, chest wounds. It just goes into all kinds of shit. How to measure distance on a map. This book is like a great, 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 great source to have in your library if you want your family to be prepared for what might come their way. So these 2 books in themselves help me immensely. Now let's talk about. Let me put these down here. Let's talk about medicine when there is no medicine available. What are you going to do? You got diabetes and there's no medicine available. Diabetes it's a killer. So what you going to do? Where are you going to get your insulin? You can go out and butcher a pig for their whatever pituitary gland or whatever it's called. I don't think so. That's dangerous, right? Uh, So what I've got, I gotta have a drink, and I gotta have a vape. So what I got here is a book called Backyard Medicine. This is the coolest book I've ever seen, and we'll get into it here as soon as I get a vape. Okay, Backyard Medicine. I don't know if you can see it, but we'll show you the front of it. Harvest and make your own herbal remedies. Okay, uh, this book. I'm just going to open up to arbitrary pages. Full color. Full color. This even tells you how to make the concoctions or the decoctions, the tinctures, tells you how to make the teas, tells you the dosages, tells you everything you need to know. And some ones that I currently am looking at that I have in my backyard. Wild lettuce, boys and girls, ladies and germs, and everything in between. Wild lettuce is a pain reliever. Okay. Some other ones that we're going to get into that I like is vervain and heal. And I'm currently experimenting with growing these in my backyard. I want to plant a specific garden for the vervain and the self-heal. And I want to grow lots and lots of wild lettuce. So, self-heal, let me just show you what self-heal is all about. Or heal all is what else is also what they call it. And let me see if we can find it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Self-heal. This plant is it's like the miracle plant of all plants. This thing, it grows in lawns, meadows, and woods. It is like the best, one of the best shit you can imagine, okay? So what we got here, the tea, helps with general well-being, fevers, flu, and viral infections, mouth ulcers, thyroid disorders, throat problems. Whoa, thyroid disorders? I have hypothyroidism. I really do. I take levothyroxine every day. I got to take it for the rest of my life. And you know what? If I can't get my meds, and I asked my doctor about this, if I can't get my meds, I asked him, I said, Doc, if I don't take my meds, will I die? He said, well, you know, what happens is over time when you don't take it, is your thyroid will start shutting down your organs, and eventually you could pass away. So what do I do when I don't have my meds? What do I do? I grow shit like this. Okay. Uh, and it just makes sense. The other one I want to get into is called vervain. Okay. And there are so many plants out there that have medicinal properties, like wild lettuce and stuff like that, white dead nettle or archangel. Let me find the vervain here. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get this stuff here. This plant is so good it has its own prayer when you harvest it. Okay, and so some of the things that that it is used for. Okay, let's go into vervain tea. This thing does nervous tension, anxiety, colds, fevers, premenstrual tension, menstrual headaches, poor absorption, digestive problems, inability to relax, living on nerves, hyperactivity, again, thyroid imbalance, muscular tension. That's just for the tea, okay? That's when you dry it out and you make a tea with this shit, okay? Let's go with the tincture. Stress and tension, anxiety, premenstrual tension, menstrual headache, nervous tension, menopause, hot flashes, poor absorption, digestive problems, inability to relax, living on nerves, hyperactivity, and thyroid imbalance. This stuff is um, This is invaluable when you can't get the medicines that you need and to take care of yourself. There are so many other ones out there. Wild lettuce is like the natural opiate. Okay, it has no effects of the opiate, but it has the pain relieving ability, the pain relieving properties of it. So those three plants right there are a world of help. Um, the military books, I use those for a lot of shit. Like I said, this book right here, just this book alone, okay, can teach you and your family the breakdown of an AR-15 is the same as the M16. When I was in the service, I had the M16A1. Uh, it teaches you everything from shooting an azimuth, getting a bearing. It teaches you different shooting positions, okay? Um, and it just goes into just about anything you can think of. Um, there's little quizzes in here, okay? Little quizzes that you can give to your family and keep their minds fresh. I'm not saying that, I'm not going to go out and say that, hey, we're going to go fight a war, but you have to look at what is going awry in the U.S. at this time. Look at Antifa. Okay, they're already calling for civil war. You got the Democrats out there calling for violence. Don't believe me? Look at Maxine Waters, right? Point taken. Point proved. Okay, so anything you can do to get your family prepared for what might come your way is a good thing. Um, has Trump stopped prepping? Mm, that's a hard one to say. Hang on a minute. I need a drink and a vape. I love Irish coffee. Or not Irish coffee, iced coffee. I like Irish coffee too. Uh, so anything that you can do to make your family aware and prepared is a good thing, and that's just all there is to it. Now I got these books a while ago, and I can't even remember what the price on this backyard medicine was. Ah, this the price on this book was I don't know if you can see it up there. It's $14.95. Invaluable. I got another one around here. Wild edibles. Um, and I can't find it though. But it just goes into plants that you can find that are edible. In the United States, I'm sure they're plentiful, but where I live at such a high elevation, I'm at 7,000 feet, guys. And it's like it's a high mountain desert. Okay, a lot of sagebrush though, lots of sagebrush. I tell you that. Aspen trees, quaking aspens. Um, but where I live, some of these plants don't grow well in this environment. Okay, so you have to take into consideration where you live, what region you live in, how what's your environment like, and stuff like that. So, hey guys, listen, this is Prepared Vapor. I hope that you found some of this information helpful, and I hope that you're prepared for whatever comes your way. I am. Y'all take care. We'll see you on the next video. Prepared Vapor, we're out.